fuck, bro. Some fucking Johnny Poda. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Fuck, Johnny Poda just sent me an auction like right when I'm about to go live. It's like an old school 11 by 17 old school Jericho. And I'm like, now I'm trying to bid on it while I'm about to go live. I'm like, fuck.
What's it up to right now?
It's at 65, but it's like, I don't want to be going. I don't even know if you see my. All right, I'm gonna back out of here. Oh shit, people can watch this now. All right, I'll get you in a minute, Dennis. What up? Yeah, I know. I just realized that, Jovan. My bad. How's everybody doing tonight? We're gonna go live in about. Well, we're already live, but we're gonna go live with Erick Redbeard in about what is it, 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna. Oh, the Shermanator's in the backstage area. I just seen the Shermanator. David's back here and Dennis is back here. Did I get that or what? Let me know. Gotta go, Jimmy. Dante's in the building. Steve Spice is here. Man, oh man. Oh, shikes. Tristan, what's up, brother? David C. Russell, where's my invite? The link will be on the screen in a bit there, Mr. Russell. I call this the Miro chair. I feel like I'm Miro now. Erick Redbeard will be with us in about 4 minutes. I'll hit the timer on soon, boys and girls. If you are excited, give me I don't know. Give me a Jericho shrine. Look at this. I got a Jericho shrine behind me. I'm gonna butcher your name, and I'm so sorry. Mattia Di Carlo. What up? Spencer, my all elite. Oh, elite. Oh, elite. Everybody say what's up to Spencer. I mean, Dante. What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Say hi to the Facebook world.
Hey, y'all. What's going on, y'all?
And get out of here. Over the top rope. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Y2J all the way, buddy. In another minute, I'm going to hit the timer. I'm going to get out of here. Give me a little wheel. Tyara and Antoinette. That's an awesome name. Tyara Antoinette. David. I can't wait till David comes. I'm going to get to see David later. Drink it in, man. I got some water. I want to drink that in right now. Oh, 1 more minute, and then I'm hitting the timer. You guys are going to lose me for a bit. Before I go, though, everybody, share it. Send it out. Do some other weird stuff. I'm going to hit the timer in 30 seconds. The Shermanator is ready. Dennis is ready. David's ready. Steven's ready. Dante's ready. That's only half the... Uh-oh. Oh, I need to do Wikipedia. All right, boys and girls. He's not here yet, but I'm hitting the timer anyway. be a couple minutes late. Eric is having some audio issues, so I'm just going to hit the timer again, and we'll be back. What up, everybody? We are here with one-time NXT champ, two-time WWE SmackDown champ, Erick Redbeard. How you doing today, sir? Oh, your audio is still out for some reason. Let me just write in the comments if anybody can hear you. think we can hear you now.
What about now? Audio?
There we go. Yeah. Yes.
All right, just double checking. Sometimes that works really good, sometimes it doesn't.
All right. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, man.
How is everything treating you with the pandemic life and stuff like this?
It's slow. It's a lot slower, you know?
All right. We will. We're gonna hop right into this. We got a few people here for you. We will. We'll say hi to Dennis first.
Hey, Eric, how are you?
Hey, good, man. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. Couple quick questions. My first one is, what was it like being part of the Wyatt family? And then once you answer that question, I'll ask you my second one.
You know, Wyatt family is it's a one of a kind thing, man. To be part of it was surreal. Just like the way all the pieces came together. You know, it couldn't have been other dudes, like, in my eye. Like,
Agreed.
We formed a piece and it just happened to work.
Awesome. And then my other question is if your former Wyatt family stablemate, Mr. Brody Lee, gives you a call and asks you to join the Dark Order, how soon are you going to join?
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to answer that question. I'm not used to him being a leader either. So I'll have to watch a little bit more of his stuff. But yeah, man, I'd always love to lock back up with Brody, get back together. But, you know, if there's a place and a time for it, it just, you know, might not be the right time.
Makes sense. Well, hey, best of luck to you in the future, and thanks again for your time.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks.
And we will go say hi to David.
Hello, Mr. Erick Redbeard. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man.
Thank you for taking the time to do this work. I'm a big fan of you. What made you want to be part of the Wyatt family when you first joined? And then I'll ask my other question.
What made me want to be a part of it? I was told you were going to be part of this group, but yet it wasn't a group when they asked me to be a part of it. It was just the first son, which was Brody Lee, and then they wanted me as the second son. I didn't know if it was going to be more or less people. I didn't know how it was going to form until, you know, maybe a year after it was formed. We were on TV, and it looked a little different than in NXT, but it was the same unit. And yeah.
My second question, what made you wear a sheep mask when you first joined the Wyatt family?
I had it sitting around in my trunk. We had already filmed a bunch of stuff with NXT. We called it the main roster. Dusty Rhodes didn't like that I covered my face because he thought my face was ugly, and that's what professional wrestling is. It's ugly men wrestling. But I had that sheep mask from an old promo that he didn't like, sitting in the trunk of my car. So when we filmed the vignettes, luckily I pulled it out and I said, "Hey, can we use this sheep mask?" And the rest is history.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's go to, we'll say hi to our little friend here. His name is Steven.
Hi, Erick Rowan. Thank you for spending the time to do this.
What's the question?
First question is, what was your worst match what was your best match in the Wyatt family?
My best match in the Wyatt family. Like all three of us wrestling together at the same time?
Yeah.
That was with the Shield. Because we won that one.
Okay, fair point. What created the idea for the Bludgeon Brothers?
There's a man that works for the WWE. In fact, he owns the WWE. His name is Vince McMahon. And when he says Bludgeon Brothers, that's how they formed.
I thought it would be different. Last question is, what's next for you?
You can catch me in a movie called Ghosts of the Ozarks coming out in 2021.
Okay, next year. Thank you. Once again, thank you for spending the time to do this. Thank you so much.
No problem, Steven. Thank you.
Thanks, Steven. Eric, one of your former Wyatt family members, Bray Wyatt, obviously, he's known to be like have a very unique brain for the wrestling world. How is it like kind of working with him and amongst him for so many years?
You know, we're all like brothers, meaning some of us are closer than others, and some of us get in each other's nerves. But it's a wrestling family, you know. So just us all being around and the creativity we had might not have always been shown on screen. So I'm glad he still gets a chance to show it weekly, that kind of thing, you know. So it's cool to have been a part of it. But obviously that part of it's over, and now it's the next part.
Nice, awesome. We'll say hi to our buddy Aaron.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, no. Thanks for taking the time to do this, Eric.
No problem.
So, I mean, all right, yeah, no. So my question is, yeah, you know, what's your opinion on, you know, yeah, you know, on Bray Wyatt's, you know, new gimmick with the Fiend, and, I mean, you know, like, what do you think of it? I mean, you know, how far do you see it going?
You know, I loved it, and then they jumped the shark a little bit with it. They kind of, you know, you can't have a bad guy that just gets killed and run through a steamroller and then comes right back and then expect it to have longevity. So I'm hoping that him going in and out of the Fiend character and the Bray Wyatt Funhouse character, I hope that kind of the Fiend only shows his face every now and then, because it's kind of like oversaturation. It's kind of like the Finn Balor problem. You can't have a guy that comes out with the demon and then have him lose, because, you know, that doesn't make him special.
Mm-hmm.
So in that point, yeah, that's, you know, he'll work his way around it. He's been doing a phenomenal job. So yeah, there's the answer to that question.
All right. Yeah, thanks. And yeah, you know, what do you mean by jumping the shark?
Have you ever watched old television shows? Jumping the Shark
yeah,
is
Happy
like,
Days, right?
let's say they go to like season 5 or 6, right? And they just decide to kill off the main characters and just replace them for no reason when they don't have to. That's jumping the shark.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know what it means. I mean, yeah, you know, but like, yeah, but I mean, you know, I mean, I guess what I meant to say is, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, like, why do you think they're jumping the shark with it?
There's been too many of the cinematic matches, and to me, that just kind of threw away a lot of what it was, because they had a lot of opportunities with those cinematic matches to make it mean a lot more. And I wasn't a fan with the one with Cena. Some people were. I just thought that it kind of just it did nothing to help him avenge that loss that he had at WrestleMania 30 versus Cena. That's all.
All right, fair. Oh, sorry. Yeah, fair point. Well, yeah, you know, well, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Yep, no problem.
Thanks, Aaron. We will say hi to Adante.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm all right. So, I got a little bit of a different question. I see that you are a metalhead, just like me, and I see the different metal shirts that you wore to the ring, and I always wondered, like, what are you listening to before you hit the curtain or on your way to the arena? Are you listening to like Whitechapel, Miss May I? Who are you listening to?
Miss May I? That's a good one. I like them. No, and I listen to the metal to blow off steam, or like after I get done with matches, so I'm in the car trying to drive for miles and miles. So before I go to a match, I don't listen to anything, or I just put on some really slow music, man. Some
Really?
folk music. Hell, I'll listen to some Cat Stevens before I go out there. Just something to relax me. I can't get the heart rate going too high. You know, I'm 340 pounds. I got to be breathing, you know, like sock and wind every 2 seconds if I was listening to the metal before I went out. But yeah, man.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. Thank you for doing this, man, and good luck on your wherever you go, man. We'll be watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adante. We will say hi to, I'm going to butcher this, Sakib?
Hey Eric, how are you?
I'm good, man.
Yes, I have a question. Like, how was your experience when you faced The Rock at WrestleMania?
Short. No, man, it was great. He's a great guy. Kind of laid out, kind of like oh, is it right if I insult you this way? If I insult you this way, because he cut up that big promo on me, Braun, and Bray before we went out there. But no, man, he's a great guy. It was a fun experience, to work side by side to him. Even it was a short little segment. I don't consider it a match, but in the record books, I guess it's a short.
After the match, did you guys talk in the backstage? Did you had any experience? Did you share any moments with The Rock?
Just shook hands, said thanks. It was fun. Yeah.
Okay. If you wanted to return back to WWE, which is the opponent that you want to face to face in a single match?
If I come back to WWE?
Yeah.
Who do I want to face? One-on-one in a singles match?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Obviously, Drew is back on the top of that list because last time I had a match with WWE, it was versus him, and I didn't get any offense in, and they killed the Spider. So obviously, for Drew's, I thought me and him could always have a great match had we had time. And Drew's up there is probably one of my top opponents I'd want to face.
Any active Hall of Famer that you want to face?
Any active Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Like
Sergeant Slaughter's always on that list. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
How about Goldberg, facing with Goldberg?
No. I don't want to face Goldberg.
Okay. Anyways, it was nice talking with you. Hopefully, in the future we can meet in any other in any of the wrestling events.
All right, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Eric, earlier you mentioned your future project in 2021, the movie. Do you have any? Is there any more is that the kind of new direction you're going? Is there more movies in the pipeline or down the future?
I'm just not saying no to anything, and I'm seeing what else is out there besides wrestling, because wrestling right now is so slow, and we had so many people let go that are showing up and popping up, and just very few companies. So it's like, if we have all those same guys just go to these other companies, it's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be too many guys trying to get pushed at once. So let them do what they need to do, and hopefully when crowds come back, I'll be back. I'm not going to stop wrestling, but it's just an avenue I wanted to explore. It's something I've wanted to do since before I got let go. So this is just affording me the opportunity to do it and explore it. And it's very satisfying for me so far. So,
awesome.
But I am getting back in the ring here and there and getting the ring raw stuff. I'm always ready. Wrestling is my first love, so we'll see.
Great. And we'll head over to, I'm going to butcher this one too, Matea?
Hey, man.
Hello.
I have a question. What is your best moment in the Wyatt family?
Best moment in the Wyatt family?
Yes.
Most default answers are, hey, loved it when we faced the Shield and had that feud with them. Those were great moments. One that always stood out to me that people ever talk about is 2000. I think right after we debuted, Bray had got hurt, so he was sitting in a rocking chair in the aisleways the whole time, and no one really explained that he was hurt. But I remember we did a Survivor Series match with Punk and Brian, me and Harper, Brody Lee, and that was always up there for me. That match and just tagging with him with like the Usos, like those were part of the Wyatt family, just not necessarily 6-man tags, but those were always good memories.
My favorite is when the child around the ring have the ship mess.
Oh yeah.
Best.
The child, the choir.
Yes.
Yes.
Raw. Yes.
That was cool too.
So.
Can't say it's not.
So next, can I reform the family with you?
What was that? Sorry, you broke up a little bit.
Can I reform the family? Reform.
Can you? I think he's saying, can you reform the Wyatt family?
Yeah, with you.
Can I reform the Wyatt family? What promotions left? I mean, Brody's got the Dark Order. I mean, where can I go to form this new family?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Texas has got some stuff. You know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We will hop over to. Oh, David's mic's off. We'll say hi to Joshua.
Hi. Thanks for taking the time. Who would you want to work with in the future? Like any superstar on any company?
Kota Ibushi, New Japan.
Wow. Nice. Who's been the best to work with in WWE?
The best to work with?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I guess Randy that comes to mind is probably the easiest to work with.
Yeah. Who inspired you to become a wrestler?
Kane.
Okay. Thanks for taking the time today.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Josh. Eric, can you maybe elaborate on the first one? Because that caught me off guard. Why obviously Kota Ibushi is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world right now. Is there any more other reason other than that why you'd want to wrestle him?
Partly in 2007, I was part of Pro Wrestling Noah, did a couple tours with them, and I was part of like the Young Boy dojo. So I lived out there for 3 months. And during that 3 months, and this is in 2007, Kota Ibushi was a freelancer, and he was working Noah shows, and he caught my eye right away, like back then, like, and I just was like, wow, and that was back then. He's only gotten better, and he was also one of the nicest guys to me out there. You always remember stuff like that. So, you know, not only is he a nice guy, it's like you see how he works, and it's like you know you could have a great match with him. To meshing the styles with him, I think would be very interesting.
Awesome. That's yeah, that caught me off guard. We will say hi to Dan.
You're right, Eric.
Hey, Dan.
Thank you ever so much for your time. My question is, if you were going to AEW, who would you like to face on your debut?
Thinking about all the guys that are there right now.
And the other question is, Eric, I was going to ask you, what do you do in your spare time, and how much training do you do during the week?
All right, I guess who I'd want to face right away would be Matt Cardona, just because I'd like to smack him in the face because it's fun. What I do for my free time, you know, I got 3 kids. I got a dog.
Oh wow!
Before the COVID hit, I was gone, you know, 5 days a week at least, or we would be doing, you know, overseas tours or short tours like the Saudi and back, where I'd be gone for like 10 to 20 days. So to be home during this time, as bad as it has kind of been, but it's been great, where I can spend time with my family. I can relax at my house. You know, you work so hard, but you're never home. So, you know, it's been great to be home.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes any sense to you about like what you like to do. Like even like I haven't taken my son camping in over 10 years.
Oh wow.
So like this, you know, last summer we've gone camping, and like that's just stuff that like, you know, you take for granted. But like we were always on the road. We kept going. So slowing down's been hard to adjust to, but it's been so great too.
Definitely with this pandemic going on as well.
Yeah.
Because it's getting worse over here in the UK, but I don't know what it's like over in the States.
Slowly things are starting to open up again, but until there's a vaccine and the world opens up to us, it's still going to be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much, Eric, for your time.
Yeah.
And hope to see you in the AEW. I hope with Mr. Brody Lee.
Thank you.
That'd be good.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Eric and Jacob.
We have 3 more for you, Eric. We will say hi to Raven.
Hello, how are you, Eric?
I'm good.
So I was wondering, when you made your return with Daniel Bryan, you had these wonderful new tattoo sleeves, and I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about why you got them and what some of them might mean to you.
So I had started getting tattoos in 2013 when I got hurt. 2014, I had a surgery to keep my mind off of it, so I started getting my right leg tatted. I ended up getting a whole sleeve. Then I started getting my other leg, and then when we were in the Bludgeon Brothers, I wore the covers on the gauntlets. So I didn't have to ask permission. Most people have to ask permission to get work done with that company for anything that do to their bodies, because WWE owns everything that has to do with your likeness. So I decided to just get the gauntlets done without asking, get the hands done without asking. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, they don't care. So let's just start getting the rest of it all done. And then I just started showing it with Daniel. But yeah, it's all, I'm, emigrated from Norway. My family did. So I'm very into the Viking heritage culture without trying to do LARPing and cosplaying. So I take a lot of different artwork that was taken out of mythology and staff churches and make there's like woodworking. I went to Bergen. I got a big chess piece done in Norway. So it just meant a lot. In fact, once I got let go, I've been working nonstop on a complete back piece, and I have a lot of skin, so you can imagine how long this is taking. But it's almost complete.
That's awesome. I'm actually Norse pagan. I want to get a Yggdrasil on my back at some point. So I very much I noticed that. Oh, hey, are those a lot of stuff from Norse mythology? So I thought that was really cool.
The back is painful.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's gonna hurt like a bitch. I have my chest done, and that sucked. Yep. So
all right.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Eric.
Thank you.
Thanks, Raven. We will say hi to David. Oh, David left. So and it looks like Kenny's leaving. Kenny. Kenny is with the little one.
Hi. Sorry, I had to wrangle a carpet snake, and my small child was trying to do it and not doing it very well.
Just making sure the small child is okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on over there.
The girl pair is like, what did you do to me?
Okay.
How rude.
So I have to ask, though, because I was curious. When you did start coming out in metal shirts, did you have to get approval for each one? I figured you probably did as you came out. Like, no?
They tried to give me a little flack of whether they were copyrighted because there weren't WWE shirts.
Right, yeah.
I always figured I was low enough on the totem pole over there because I never had my own T-shirt. Never had one in NXT. Never had one in WWE. Never had an Erick Rowan T-shirt. It was always either Wyatt family T-shirt or we had one Bludgeon Brothers shirt that we had to fight for, and they barely even sold like 2 of them. So I figured I was low enough on the totem pole. The only way it came back to bite me, I think, was whenever they wanted to like do any kind of merchandising with me, they had to do a black T-shirt or they had to like Photoshop like the metal shirt off of like any artwork or photos that they had.
Yeah,
but yeah, they did not care about it. I think I came up with a Duff's Bar shirt once, and they had no idea what that was.
Yeah, it threw me for a loop when you started coming out on this. I was like, respect. And then, like I said, the fact that they were cool with it and didn't have a hissy fit, that was rather surprising to say the least.
I'll probably rep metal for as long as I wrestle for.
And it's good stuff right there. And then one last question. So the Coda statement caught me off guard as well. Is there anybody else in Japan that you'd love to work with aside from Ibushi?
I mean, Marufuji's always been one I've wanted to work, and that Will Ospreay kid. I'd like to work him.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be a piece of work to work with, and doing a good one.
He seems like the kind of guy that will slow down and change his style up for guys too, and I like that.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to be adaptable to whoever you're working with, that way you can put a good show on.
Oh yeah.
Righteous. And is there anything else that you're looking? I know you have the movie. Is there anything else you have looking forward to in the near future during the slow time, aside from family time and that?
I mean, I'm just enjoying the family time. Annoying
Yeah.
my wife doing auditions. She does not like helping me do self-tape auditions. I tell you what, who likes to read lines offside inside of a camera? No one likes to do that. But you know, it's a fun, great experience, and I hope you guys wrangle up what you guys need to wrangle up over there. It looks like a blast, though.
Thank you much, man. I appreciate your time, brother.
All right.
See ya. Eric, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And where can everybody find you on social media and all that type of jazz?
At Erick Redbeard on Instagram, at Erick Redbeard at Twitter. Pro Wrestling Tees. I got t-shirts at Pro Wrestling Tees. Erick Redbeard. But yeah, you can look up I Am BD. I got that movie if you want to look it up. It's called Ghost of the Ozarks. Coming soon. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Everybody have a great night.